welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. This time I am going to be taking on one of the story missions. So you are going to get to watch me do Super Soft Drink Part 2. Now, as you know, Super Soft Drink is one of the basic story missions, and I know that the videos are releasing a little bit late. I just needed a little bit of extra time to just sort out some of my problems for the day. So, yes, sorry. So basically, that's all that I have done, and I'm right now on the way to yet another mission. So here we go. We're going to be doing the second part of Super Soft Drink. The first part we did very well. There's three of us in the fleet, and as you can see, our locations and everything is up on our chat. Now, all of this is being done friendly. We in high sec, we part of Allied Corps, so we all blue to each other. So there's no problems with anybody in this particular group. So we all can enjoy ourselves as we go through. As you can see, it's a three-man fleet. And if I am correct, when we're doing the second part of this mission, we're going to finish off that mission in less than 15 minutes. Now, I have done it before solo in less than 30 minutes, but let's see if I'm correct on my time. Now, one of the things to note, even if I am not correct on the time, is when you're working with the diversity of people, your times can range anywhere depending on what you are playing. Now, after this year, I will be taking on another mission as well. So I'm just going to be jumping between comms. So you will hear me talking to people in a fleet. That's because we are playing in a fleet as part of this particular gameplay. Now, there is going to be a little bit of waiting, as is customary with the missions. Now, the reason is quite simple. When it comes to Super Soft Drink, I'm not the one who initiated the mission, so I don't have to take the jumps to the drop-off point for the first lot of ingredients. The second lot of ingredients in the second part of the mission, I'm also not going to take part in that. But you will see my ticks from completing the encounter, basically taking on the fight. And this is one of the simplest missions in the game. Super Soft Drink is the second easiest to complete. The first easiest is for Patriotism. There's only 2 tough ships in that entire mission in the last wave, where if I am correct, there are 30 ships. So that last wave in For Patriotism is the most difficult, and it's just the 2 very difficult ships to take care of. The rest are very simple. In the ships that I run in my Drake, for example, it would likely take me just under 40 minutes to actually complete For Patriotism. Super Soft Drink is anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes solo. And with the team like what we are running right now, the combat region of the second one should be anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. And you're going to get to see it because there is a timer on my video, obviously. So, Frino, how far from Jita are you? 7 jumps, okay. Yeah, and the mission that I sent you think you're going to be able to accept it, or is there still an order time? Okay, cool. So the team that we are running in right now is consisting of myself in the Drake, Payne, who is from Pandemic in his Cinnabar. It is a beautiful ship. right? We know that the Cinnabar is basically one of the strongest ships in the game because it's one of the faction class cruisers, and paired up with this particular team, it is one of the best ships to use. Now, he is running the close range combat fit for the ship at the moment. It's not 100% complete, so obviously, if you are going to send any hate, please avoid sending hate towards my fleet members. You can send hate directly to me like you always do on the channel, but don't attack my fleet members. I really won't appreciate that, and I will remove your comments if you do attack them. There is a very big warning: attacking any of the fleet members in the comments will result in me removing your comment from the video. Right. So overall, what we're going to be doing is we're going to take on the mission. We're going to see how long it takes us. Now, the one thing to note is, oh, okay, he's already here. All right, so it looks like we're going to start without Frino as part of our team. Frino is going to be jumping in with his Naga. So I'm going to be helping him with telling him what he needs on his foot. And basically, he's going ranged Naga, so he's not going brawler Naga because he doesn't have all the skills learned as yet. In the next few days or in the next week, he will complete all of his training. Now, since I am listening on two separate ends, I can hear the game audio on one side. Okay, let's approach. Yeah, we're ready to start if you want to paint. And don't worry about your audio, it's not being added to the video. The fleet comms are off the video. Oops. Okay. We can start close for the first wave. It's not going to be all that difficult, and I'm not going to jump out to 100 kilometers. I'm going to be staying in the 50-kilometer mark for them most of the time. Okay, I'm just changing some of my settings quickly, and you can warp us in. The only thing we have to do is focus on the elites to get them off us if they try to disrupt us. Sweet. If I remember correct, there's 4 waves in this encounter. The last wave consists of 30 ships. There's a total of 10 elites. But there's no big ships, so you should be able to fly right through them. You just have to stay out of their disruptor and tracking range. So we take care of all the small ones, and then you're free to wipe out everything as fast as possible. Oh. You are armor tank, am I right, Pain? Shield tank, okay. All right, let's go. Whoa, there was one hit. Man, your ship is powerful. Yeah, you just double click on the drone and you'll see that it will give you the X after a few seconds. It's normally when you defeat targets too quickly, it stops jumping. Okay, now that isn't a game complaint. That's just telling a person how to reset the drone. Okay, so let's see, small ships first. Nope, this is too far out. Why did my orbit change incorrectly? Man, this is so easy. So there's one more wave after this, if I am correct, not two more. I think I made a mistake in the start. Yeah, this wave was quite. All I know is the last wave is 30 strong. So considering that this wave was almost 20 strong, the next wave should be the 30 strong wave. No, we're actually doing fantastic. You're not taking that much of damage, and we blasting through them very quickly. I don't have the Naga footing. I'll tell you what to put on it now. You're going ranged, am I right? Go double tracking computer. No, wait, go one tracking computer, one magnetic. Yeah, that's your low slot. I'm gonna sort that out first. Tracking computer, you're gonna need one. You only multiply them when you're going with a fleet with a guardian to help you, right? Yeah, go for a navy. Don't go all the way to maximum because you want to build up to put everything else on the ship. Okay. Next thing you want on it is m- magnetic field accelerator, the one for the railguns, the heat sink basically for railguns. Just let's see. Go two. That gives you twice as fast firing, and it gives you some range. Okay. Then you're gonna want the large shield booster, and you're gonna want the shield hardener. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Now this okay. So there's still two more waves here. Sweet. This is easy. Go for something smaller. Go MK7 for a start, and once you can afford the Gistum purchase, the Gistum. Oh, then go for it. But remember, you're still going to have other fittings on the ship. Right. So that large shield booster should be giving you a ton of shield. That's going to help you out big time. Now you're going to go weapons. Weapons is long range railguns because you're not playing brawler. Uh, reactive. Wait, that's the red one. Red one is adaptive. Adaptive. Yeah, go adaptive. Always go adaptive. You're gonna go. Okay, wait. Tell me what's all of your fittings right now. Right. Two of the heat sinks. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah, you should have 5 slots unless there's 6 slots. If I'm making that mistake, then throw on accelerator mod. No, not accelerator. Either afterburner or micro warp drive. Uh, no. How many slots do you have on the Naga? Wait, one moment. Making a mistake with this. I'm sorry about that. I'm like making it off the top of my head instead of looking at the fittings. Now it's just 5. So yeah, you're fine there. Your weapons, you've got all of your long range railguns in. Okay. Okay. Once there should be one more wave. There's a wave of 30 in this regularly. Okay. No, there's six weapon slots, and it's large. Large. It has a bonus to uh, the energy that you require, and it has a reduction in the power grid. So less power required, less power grid required. Less power grid, less capacitor. Sorry. Mid slot is purely up to you. You can put on a target painter, and you can put on mods to help you keep anything away from staying close. Remember, you're always going to count on someone else to take out anything close because you're not running brawler. If you were doing this just solo, you'd swap out the second magnetic accelerator for micro warp drive to give you distance. Can you hear me? Okay, 1 second. I just need to. Yeah, and I'm just having a little bit of signal problems at the moment. Should be back in a minute. Okay. My shop is offline firing, so I don't know what it's doing. Okay, let me just disconnect this, unlock. Right. So how bad was the damage that you took in this round, Pain? Mm, okay, 1 second. Gonna look at the anomaly. Are you far away enough as yet? Pain? Hello? Okay. For me the distance doesn't really matter. They haven't taken down more than 20% of my shield. So this last wave, if we continues to do it in the same way, it shouldn't take long to finish. Okay, cool. We can move out towards 100. You can go uh, double target painter and one web. The web is just to pull anything off you if it decides to come too close. And make sure that your drone is there to take out the small ships. Yeah, then you're fine. In terms of rigs, you're going to have one for shield. Shield, you're going to boost your shield so that you get more. I think that's the economizer. So you're going to take 30% more if possible. If you can't, you can take a rig too. Then your next two rigs are going to go into your weapon. You're going to want to extend the range of your rail guns. So you're going to go for accuracy fall off, increased range. Okay, this is very dangerous. Big wave coming in, and my signal is waving. Come on, come on. Am I still in the fight or did I warp off? Rigs, okay, you're gonna want your one shield booster rig, right? When you increase the amount of shield that you're getting of your large shield, then you want to go double range on your rail guns so that you can fire from as far back as possible. Yeah, yep. Correct. You want extra shield repair. Okay. 2 range for your railguns. Now, if you can't afford the Rig 3s, go to Rig 2. Use Rig 2s to fill in there. Now, when it comes to your engineering, you want to either put in a double semiconductor control or one semiconductor, one capacitor control. Sorry about all the disconnecting. Come on, come on, come on. Is my ship in combat at the moment, Payne? It should have warped off already. You're gonna want, you can go double semiconductor control. It'll increase the amount of capacity you have so that everything runs stable, right? And you want one auxiliary thruster so you can get up to your range in the start. Remember, anything approaches you, you hit it first so that you can get rid of anything that can get under your guns. Yeah, that's fine as well. One capacitor control circuit 2 and one semiconductor control. Okay. Sorry about all the DCs. It's slowing down the mission completion. Auxiliary thruster. You just need that little bit of speed on your ship so that you can move out to range. Yeah, this should be the last wave. Okay, yeah, so this has taken a little bit longer than normal. Uh, Undoubtedly my fault here with the lag. Okay, tell me everything on your build in terms of weapons and rigs. Perfect. Um, Right. Making it feel stable. Right. Perfect. With that, you must make sure that you keep your range to the enemies at minimum 40 Ks. So anything that poaches 50, you just finish it immediately. If I'm correct, your range is already past 64. So you should be somewhere near 70 Ks. Whoa, okay, that's more than it should be. You bought Rig 3s. Oh, okay, yeah, then it explains it. Hmm. Yeah, so now you have a long range fighter. You can actually do a lot of missions solo. And if you're ever having problems with things catching up to you, you swap out your magnetic field stabilizer for afterburner or micro warp drive. It's just to give you some distance for a few seconds. Uh, that mission I gave you, did you open it and set it as yet? Yeah, we're almost done. I think we have our last two. And there we go. So that was a super soft drink part two. Hope you all enjoyed. See you next time.